Welcome back. We are learning about Nehemiah and the goal that he set that involved an incredibly huge project. If you are just joining us, you can easily find yesterday's video to catch up. And that being said, here we go. Jerusalem's troubles gave Nehemiah a goal that just wouldn't benefit him, but would also serve his people and his God as well. Number one, his goal began with difficulty. Nehemiah didn't set this goal because he just needed a New Year's resolution. He set it because he saw a problem that needed to be solved, and he believed that he could solve it. When he identified the problem, he was sad, he was emotional, he wept, he was grieved. Solving this problem wasn't just a fun hobby that he picked, it mattered to him. He was incredibly connected to the problem. Secondly, his goal began with prayer. We read in Nehemiah that he wept, but he also fasted and he prayed. He knew that his goal was so big that he couldn't do it himself. Fasting and praying was more than just saying a simple prayer of God help me. Fasting and praying is a deeper, more meaningful way of praying. But before he made any decision, before he made any move in any direction, he asked God for wisdom. He asked God for guidance and for help. And it just wasn't one prayer, God help me, and then he's done. He prayed for months and months and months. Thirdly, his goal began with God's help. Nehemiah got up from praying, and he was determined to attempt a series of impossible tasks. He knew his own wisdom and experience weren't enough to guarantee success, so he asked for God's help. The size of this goal that was before him forced Nehemiah to put all of his faith in a God who could do what Nehemiah could never do. The book of Nehemiah, you guys really need to read it. It begins with destruction. It begins with loss and grief and tears, but that's not where the story ends. When Nehemiah heard the news about Jerusalem's crumbling walls, he discovered an incredibly important truth, that big difficulties can inspire God-sized goals. Thank you so much for watching. We're back tomorrow to start to ask some interesting questions to get us thinking about what goals we may or may not have.